BingePipe is revolutionizing main menu screens. Binge Pipe's menu screen, the gold standard of menu screens. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real.
Before Binge Pipe, there was nothing for me. Now I see everything. And it's too much. I know too much. Why are there so many?
Binge Pipe. Shh. Going outdoors has become obsolete thanks to these Binge Pipe programs.
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret.
Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered
Lies! It's all lies!
we were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek!
Coming this winter to Binge Pipe, true crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine that he had made out of human boons. I mean bones. Whoops!
Welcome back to the next Sound Effects star. Up next is Randall Smith, a contestant who has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From that point on, I decided to dedicate my life to turning sound effects into a positive force.
And here to present a piece he calls An Alpaca Making Love to a Fax Machine is Randall Smith.
This is for you, Dad.
Judges, what do you think?
I love what you're about, man, but I didn't quite feel that. The fax machine sounded more like a printer to me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Randall, I love how inspiring your story is, but I have to agree. That sounded more like an alpaca having sex with a printer more than it did an alpaca making love to a fax machine. I'm out.
I disagree, but thanks.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. That really worked for me. You really took me there. It felt like I was actually watching an alpaca going to town on a fax machine. I'm in.
Congrats, Randall. We'll see you next week. Now, here performing a piece she calls A Wolfman Farting in a Bathtub is Alice Berry.
Using your smart device, go to the website on your screen and enter the code for this room. Then, using a nearby glass, enjoy a cool drink while you wait for others to join.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pisser!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
It's parked in my car, Ma! The monologuing lobster is parked in my car in Harvard Yard, Ma!
Hey kids, do you like sharing?
Yeah!
Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never erase?
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
The following BingePipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
I tell you though, kids are a lot different these days. Just this morning, I was on the bus and I heard a young person talking about how they were having trouble building a deck. So naturally, I chimed in with some carpenter advice, but it turns out they were talking about making a dank PowerPoint presentation. I mean, has the world lost its gosh darn mind? I romanticize the past, even though I shouldn't.
Truffles and tea cakes and truffles. I love them exactly the same. If you asked me to pick, I'd say that's a trick because I love them exactly the same. Oh!
You can play as an audience member and have an impact on the game, like someone who objects at a wedding.
Detective Arlo here. What happened?
This couple was murdered in their home and dismembered in the backyard.
Have we identified them?
June and Dan Carter.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. I'm June Carter.
Yeah, and I'm Dan. We're alive.
What miserable sicko could do something like this?
No one. No one did this. We're totally fine.
You can't make this vile stuff up.
You did. You made it up. We're both alive.
We'll let the court of public opinion decide that, lady. Tag 'em and bag 'em, boys.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new BingePipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand. What about your hat?
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
You're one amazing lady. That's Hat Chat, only on BingePipe.
We're waiting for players to join, so there is still time to change shirts. Not that we can see you in that terrible shirt.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
We are BingePipe!
If you value joy, check out this BingePipe programming content.
Objection! Your Honor, this witness is clearly just a tugboat in a trench coat.
Okay, so it's a bet. If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you, I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me that women aren't commodities and challenges based on archaic standards of masculinity.
You're on, man!
BingePipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe, sue us. We dare you.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and the day I give up this job is the day I die. At least that's what Binge Pipe tells me. Now, I want all of you on your best behavior. This may be Grandma's last year. So let's get to it.
Time for question 1.
First on the docket, cannibalism. I live in constant fear there's a fourth little pig that we never talk about. Instead of wood or brick, he built his house out of cottage bacon, which is his brother's leg, his father's shoulder, his mother's face, or his own butt. Who picked what? Wow, that's kind of dark for a white meat. This was the one. Cottage bacon comes from a pig's shoulder. I was already suspicious of a story where pigs knew how to work with wood and bricks, but this was the last straw.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Take a good look at soup, there it is. Using the correct pronunciation of this dish, which I'm not going to say now because it would give it away, what would be a good yet terrible name for a Vietnamese restaurant? Pho Shizzle, the Po House, Forget About It, or a good old-fashioned Po Down?
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu screens. As the next hot thing in streaming services, Binge Pipe is more than just the trivia hit You Don't Know Jack. It's also a deep well of content that we cannot legally guarantee you'll ever be able to access or interact with.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
Our algorithm assures us you'll love this Binge Pipe content.
Susan, you are cold and unrelatable, and no one likes your peanut noodle salad.
But I always make that.
And everyone hates you for it.
Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we love you as much as our lawyers say we can.
Hello everyone, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this mole on my shoulder keeps getting bigger, so we better get on with the game. Looking cozy in here. Yeah, let's get going before we make any more friends. Okay, let's get this show on the road.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, dial for murder. Which murderer committed the worst crime but has the mildest burn? First-degree murderer with third-degree burns, first-degree murderer with first-degree burns, second-degree murderer with first-degree burns, or second-degree murderer with second-degree burns? Hope you like what you picked. Well, too late now. First-degree murder is the most serious murder conviction in the U.S., yet a first-degree burn is the least serious type of burn. Now, how do they sentence arsonists?
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Next, looks like Judas dined and dashed. What would you most likely have seen on Jesus' bill for the Last Supper? Party of 10, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 13, automatic 18% gratuity. Party of 15, automatic 18% gratuity. Or party of 22, automatic 18% gratuity. Let's see how that shook out. The Last Supper depicts Jesus and his 12 disciples. And that 18% gratuity line was, I guess, gratuitous.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
How about this one? Mock blockers. And check the copyright because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a multi-million-dollar blockbuster or a direct-to-video ripoff made by the Asylum Production Company. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a blockbuster or a mockbuster. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. Atlantic Rim. Alien Covenant. The Terminators. The Fate of the Furious. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Almighty Thor. Independence Day. Way to go, most of you. But player 3, you couldn't have done much worse.
Uh-oh! Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
We care enough so you don't leave us.
I don't need you anymore.
Let's try Mulch Love. If you wrote a Dear John letter to a John Deere tractor, what would it say? Dear John Deere, I lawn for you. Come back. Dear John Deere, I think we're mowing apart. Goodbye. Dear John Deere, I'm sad to hay that you're dying. Or, Dear John Deere, I'm pregnant with your corn babies. Okay, what'd you pick? Dear John letters refer to the letters women sent to their husbands at war in order to break up with them. Sorry, honey, I found a different mower to ride. It's a Hydrostatic Craftsman Pro Series 27, and we're in love. I call this one Pits Boss. If Old Spice came out with a deodorant with an Elon Musk, what would it smell like? A freshly opened Amazon box, an unused iPhone, a brand new Tesla, or a bag of whole food produce? So what'd you pick? Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla Motor Company. And I, for one, welcome driverless cars because it's in cars that I'm most commonly subjected to other people's body odor. Say goodbye to round 1. Let's see who deserves my love.
Currently, player 4 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, you're doing the bad thing. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So, do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, is a baby driver similar to a mini driver? If Baby from the movie Baby Driver learned to drive at the age a baby giraffe learns to walk, how fast would the baby become a baby driver? 1 second after birth, 1 minute after birth, 1 hour after birth, or 1 day after birth? Okay, who chose what? Baby giraffes are up and walking an hour after they're born. Now, if you ever give birth to a baby driver, just remember to cut the umbilical cord before you give it the keys.
Hey, question.
We'd like to give you the illusion of control. Would you like a question about Mom or a question about Dad? Choose on your devices now. The choices have been made. We graciously accept your choice.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
It's time for a question about Dad. What dad joke would follow the opening line of Moby Dick? Hi Ahab, I'm Dad. Hi Ishmael, I'm Dad. Hi Queequeg, I'm Dad. Or hi Starbuck, I'm Dad. Look sharp. Player 3 decided to screw. Hey, who's ready for a little identity theft? So who got it? Afraid not. The first line of Moby Dick is, "Call me Ishmael." And you can call me a guy who didn't get past page 1. Nicely screwed, Player 3. Here's that cash. Oh, and I see we have a name change. Yeah, that feels right.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Feast your eyes upon this. Grab your hi-hat. We're going exploring. If musicians use the same terminology as cartographers, what would trap music be? A bleak tune that's dangerous to track? An unexplored synthesized beat? A track that's off limits to the public? Or a song that doesn't exist? Let's see who got it. Let's save ourselves some time. Cartographers used non-existing trap roads or landmarks to protect their copyright. If they appeared in other maps, they knew someone had bit their style. Try this on for size. What's next? Okay, looks like I'm not needed for this one.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy going up in the air and into the woods, we believe you will find this actress pitch perfect. Rebel Wilson, Anna Kendrick, Emily Blunt, or Vera Farmiga. I love this part. You will recover from this. Anna Kendrick co-starred in Up in the Air, played Cinderella, and sends my toes a-tapping every time she does a Pitch Perfect movie.
She's also a troll.
Rude.
No, in the movie Trolls. Wait, are you trolling me right now?
And you have just been owned.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Here's one for you. A question with a John Oliver twist. Last Week Tonight airs at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. So if the show were broadcast live, what city would actually see Last Week while watching Last Week Tonight? Lima, Moscow, Honolulu, or Juneau? Okay, let's take a look. In Moscow, a live broadcast at 11 p.m. New York Eastern Standard Time would air 7 a.m. on Monday, so anyone watching would be seeing a show from last week. For anyone looking for a good laugh to go with their blinis and kasha, don't talk to me before I've had my kasha. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Girl groups. We'll give you the name of a group. You pick out the members. Good luck. Player 5 takes it! Nice work, Player 5. How does it feel to win? Is it like diving into a pool of pudding and eating your way out? No, not like that. Okay, just asking.
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe loves our users.
There's room for more. There's room for more. Join us.
Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only your imagination and your thumbs. A hypothetical situation missing one key part will be transmitted to your device, like this one. Ads before online videos have been banished. In their place are 15-second videos of this. They are not skippable. Is life better? There are infinite possibilities you could write in to complete this scenario. Choose wisely though, because everybody else will then answer yes or no. And you will earn more points if you split the room. Fitting name, huh? For those of you in the audience, you'll be competing as one player. Your answers will be determined by a majority vote. Yes, even in a nebulous void, democracy is important. At the end of the game, the person who creates the most divisive dimensions will win. Got it? Good. Now let's begin. You are about to attempt the impossible, to land a coin on its edge, to divide by 0, to successfully peel a mango. It's time to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds. Brace yourself for an animated response. You have the option to be immortalized as a cartoon character. It will look like you, share your exact name, but your catchphrase will be this. Do you allow it to happen? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. It's time for driving up ratings. You're a rideshare driver. If you end the day with a 5-star rating, you get this. A terrible passenger demands you run a red light. Do you? Get ready for Clear the Dance Floor. Your fiancé has their heart set on a particular song for your first dance. Unfortunately, it's an acoustic cover of this song, sung by this person. Do you make them happy by saying yes? This scenario is called Writers in the Sky. Your nemesis hires a skywriter to write "Marry me" to their romantic partner at the beach tomorrow. Your unscrupulous skywriter friend tells you he will add to the message with this statement. Do you stop him? Up next is performance anxiety. Whenever you hold this with both hands, you become a fantastic singer. Your friends enter you in a TV talent competition. There's a $10,000 cash prize. Do you appear live with your Lucky Charm? Here's where things stand at the moment. It's time to create some more havoc. A real concept. Here's one I like to call Double Surprise. When you picked up the cake you ordered for your son's 10th birthday, you didn't look inside the box. As you reveal the cake to the kids, you discover that it says this. Do you smash the cake in front of the kids? This one is called the scientific method. You're a teacher judging a science fair. Unbeknownst to them, a child has accidentally discovered a cure for this. You're the only adult who's witnessed it. Do you steal the child's project?
Super Split.
And now, Binge Pipe presents Be Careful What They Wish For. You awaken a genie. Here we go. You and your best friend get one wish. As a prank, your pal wishes your right foot was replaced with this. Do you use your one wish to change it back? And now, the last string running back. If you run the ball 3 times in a college football game, you'll get rewarded with this. You'll have on full pads, but the defenders will be going full speed. Do you do it? Feast your eyes on I Love Hate New York. You have been banned from New York City. You know what you did. In order to set foot in there again, you must do this. Do you do it? Here's where everybody stacks up at the moment. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. Get those answers in. You've survived a mountain plane crash, and it's time to start eating people. You can choose this person or this person. Whom do you eat for survival purposes? Didn't see that coming. Let's switch things up. Desperate for cash, you sign up to be a guinea pig. There are 2 experiments to choose from. You can either test the effects of an all-asparagus diet for a week, or do this. Which experiment do you partake in? Congrats, you all earned $50 for those studies. Well played. It all comes down to this.
We got a bagel with lock spread for Ryan, bagel with lock spread for Ryan.
Caramel latte for the baby who can't handle real coffee?
Yes, I'm the baby.
Here you go. Have a great day.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena! And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right, Lena. I'm looking at 5 lucky people with amazing futures ahead of them.
Great! So now that the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple, by unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila! You've created a problem!
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it!
We're halfway there.
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
No hurry, but that's half your time. Fantastic! Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is the pivotal moment where you bring your designs to life using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And remember, color is your friend. We're halfway home.
Okay, let's wrap those drawings up. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that would make Thomas Edison climb out of his grave and shake your hand.
Let's go.
That's half your time.
Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's see those inventions.
Stand clear and watch us work. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I feel naked when I don't have this.
Well, I think I've got just the right solution. It's just a little thing called...
That sounds like a perfect solution. What's it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. This looks great, Lena, but without a tagline, I'm afraid I just won't remember it.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
I'll buy 5.
It's darn near perfect. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Pools are great, but I dread this.
Well, I've got you covered. It's called...
Make my eye holes happy already.
Let me show you.
Neato mosquito. Now slap a tagline on it.
Well, you're in luck.
And scene. No matter how hard I try, I can't walk and do this at the same time.
Well, I've got the fix. I'd like to call it...
You've got my interest tingling.
Take a gander.
That's a humdinger. Now don't screw it up with some lame tagline.
Get ready. And scene.
I can't go 2 feet without running into this.
Well, I've got the solution. Just call it...
I'm geeking out. Let's see it.
Take a look.
Look at that. I just want this to be over, so show me that tagline.
Let's see it.
And scene. I just need this, fast.
Well, I've got a solution. I call it...
Show me those sweet art skills.
Ready? Take a look. You don't get that in Quiplash.
I'm freaking out. Give me that tagline.
Here we go. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Great job, everyone! Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money. We're halfway home. Quit dawdling. Time's almost up.
Great! Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash. Let's see how you did.
Ha-ching!
So sad.
Sorry, Charlie.
Ooh, a swing and a miss.
Maybe next time.
That's all.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Oh.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck! And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. That's half your time. Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay, you all know the drill.
Let's draw. That's half your time.
Only a few seconds left to draw. Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
We're halfway home.
All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back. I'm tired of being honest, and I want to cheat at this.
Well, I've got a plate full of fixins for you. It's simply called...
I gotta see this.
Take a look-see.
Ooh, let's bring it home with a tagline.
Here it is.
And scene. I'm tired of being honest, and I want to cheat at this.
Then I've got the perfect solution. I'd like to call it...
Let's see that drawing.
Well, take a look, silly. That'll catch your eye.
But I'll be angry if it doesn't have a great tagline.
Ready, Freddy? And scene.
I'm tired of being honest, and I want to cheat at this.
Then I've got something for you. It's called...
Don't keep my eyes waiting.
Well, looky here. Peep that, Tobes.
Now let's see that drawing. I mean tagline.
Then take a gander here. And that's how it's done, everybody.
I'm tired of being honest, and I want to cheat at this.
That's going around, but there's a solution. Just call it...
Art me up already.
Let me show you. Take that, haters.
All it needs is a tagline.
Let's see it.
And scene. I'm tired of being honest, and I want to cheat at this.
Well, I've got the fix. I call it...
I'm excited already. Let's see it.
Take a look-see.
It's perfect. Now wrap it up with a tagline.
Here we go. And scene. All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck! We're halfway there.
Way to go!
That's how it's done. Sorry, Charlie.
Good job! Ooh, a swing and a miss!
That's it.
Congratulations! You clearly have the gift of invention!
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya!
Patently stupid, that's what they say. If you've got an idea, hey, just tell us today. People have problems, but what can you do? Invent a solution, and that's money for you. Put on your thinking cap, grab a pen, and make a design. Give your invention a name and write out.